Listen up, and listen up closely. You gotta ask yourself something. Are you feeling lucky, punk? Well, are you? 'Cause here's the thing. If you aim for the king, you better not miss. That's right. When you're trying to climb those high stages, whoops, that wasn't supposed to happen. Let's try that again. Yeah. So you see it right there, stage 24, right? You better not miss those procs. You better not miss doing the max amount of damage, swapping those tunes out, in and out, popping in, boom, busting Knull upside his head, and then popping right back out. In with the next one. It's a constant flow. You got to get that flow down. So I got something for you. I cleared stage 23 yesterday. Took me a while. I thought I was going to clear it much faster because stage 22, I got it done in 2 runs. 22 for 2 runs. 2, 2, 2. That's how we do. But stage 23, it was not easy. And let me tell you something. I had 1 second left on the board by the time it ended. 1 second. Man. Now I'm trying to do stage 24. I've used every opportunity that I could. Hold on, let's do this. Let's snooze that. We don't want them notifications popping in and out, right? Notifications, you can stay there. We don't want you popping in and out like our tunes do for Knull. Nope. So I got this run recorded. All right, pre-recorded it and as I was clearing because I try to use opportunities throughout the day to try it out, see how my luck is, because sometimes I'm feeling lucky. Other times, must have been a false feeling brought on by something because I was having some hard times. And this resist level here, see 23, I don't have that warning sign there. You see that? Recommended resist 70. Now I tried something. Maybe it's still there. Let's see. Yeah, you see that? I took 7 different characters to tier 2. You might be asking yourself, why would you do that? These characters, they're no good. Like, who do we got here? We got Quake, Yellow Jacket, Heimdall, Angela, Singularity, and Mantis. I mean, what good are those characters? I know Mantis has a passive, right? Was it crit damage? Something or other like that. I don't know. I never used it. Never really had to. But I did it to add to my Valor and my all attack. Didn't really seem to make that much of a difference, if really any at all. So I'm trying to get some information. I'm trying to collect information. Some of you guys out there might know more than I do as far as how all of these different stats and effects and buffs apply to World Boss and how much it actually helps you out. Now my where is it? Yeah, okay, we'll go back. So I'm at 535. That's not really that high because I know I mentioned this a couple times before, but I started playing not this past October, last October, so I wasn't really pushing World Boss as soon as a lot of other players, especially the vets and so on and so forth. So, and as you can see, I only have 3 other World Bosses at 100. I got Corvus there, Thanos. I always skip them. I mean, they should be a walk in the park compared to Knull at this point. Playing this guy should just be a breeze, right? And then all the mutant bosses. I mean, maybe I'll try to push those a little bit. I mean, you get Phoenix feathers and M Crown crystals. Like, come on, at least they should give you a choice, right? They should give you the option to choose which resource you want to collect, right? And even for this side over here, even for these guys, you could choose Phoenix feathers. Why anybody would do that is beyond me, but they should give you the option. So if the devs are watching, this little YouTube channel here, right? Do that, and I guarantee more people will play, Quicksilver, Cable, Apocalypse, and Miss Wanda there. Miss Wanda and WandaVision. That's coming out soon, isn't it? It's right around the corner. It might already be here. I'm gonna have to look into that. There's a lot of good stuff coming. I saw this. It's like a YouTube video putting together like all these clips of different, all the different stuff that's coming in like the next couple years. There's a lot of good stuff coming, which means there's a lot of good stuff coming to the game too, right? Gore the God Butcher. That's just one that comes off the top of my head, but there's many others. Anyways, okay, so I have this run recorded. I got this run. I got stage 23, and I'm going to show it to you. So the goal here is for you guys to see how I did this. So I would imagine my stage 23 might be equivalent to some people's stage like 5, or wherever you're at, wherever your account's at, wherever your cards are at, build, so on and so forth. There's a stage that's hard for you. That's like, man, I can almost clear it, but I just can't quite get there. So, I mean, I don't claim to be the best Knull player by any means. I'm still learning. As a matter of fact, after I show you this run, I'm going to try to go in a run here just kind of live. And there's a couple things that I try to do differently that allow me to get through it just a little bit faster. So, the 3 characters that I use for this run are, I use Beta Ray Bill Lead, Ghost Rider, and Sentry. Now, for me anyways, at this stage, because you only can use male heroes, Beta Ray Bill and Ghost Rider are an absolute must with Beta Ray Bill Lead. Now, I could slap on, he's not here because he has his villain unit, he has his Phoenix 5 uniform on. You could swap around Cyclops' uniform, you could put on his hero uniform, and you get the, I believe it's still 35%. His leadership's the same, but his support passive drops down to, I think it's 15%. So you could do something like that, but I found that having 3 damage dealing characters on the team worked out better for me. I didn't really do too much experimenting with that though, but I can't imagine that's really going to be any better, because you'll see the way that I play. I'm constantly swapping in and out and just dealing damage, and then on to the next character. But Beta Ray Bill is doing more damage. He's doing way more damage than any of these characters. Now the thing is, I did more testing, and you could probably swap Odin for Sentry. You could do that, and it's roughly the same. But there's a thing with Sentry that I like doing now, because I'll show you in the video, but when Knull, he stabs his spear into the ground, those little purple circles, start, following you around the map, and it's got, if you get hit by it, you get trapped in the cage, and you're just dead. Sentry, I can, before that's over, I can go in and I can pop his tier 3. Just to use whatever opportunity you have to deal more damage, and he seems to be able to withstand that and kind of avoid it, so that's why I like him there. And his like, it's funny with Knull, like, and it happens with, not so much with Beta Ray Bill, but with Ghost Rider and Sentry more than any other character. It's like their damage fluctuates so much. Like, I'll do the same exact thing, and the damage output just like, it's like I'm tickling them, and then other times I'm watching a couple bars fly by. It's really, really strange. Sentry, with the beatdown energy, he can be a little bit tricky to play, but if played right and everything lines up, it's very, very rewarding. So it's like high risk, high reward type deal. Also, I did throw Thor in there as well, and he seemed to do almost just as fine. But like I said, it's mainly Ghost Rider and Beta Ray Bill doing the most of the damage. So the third character can be swapped around a little bit. I wish there were other stronger characters to make this a little bit easier, but I was told that once I get to, I can't view it there. No, it's right here. So once I get, okay, so this guy here, right? Once I get the Conqueror level up to 25, I think I get 70 resist on that. So that should So maybe I won't end up clearing 24 today. Maybe I'll just clear some lower stages just to get it up to 25, and then I'll get back to it tomorrow, because I spent a lot of time, too much time playing Knull today already, and I wanted to get that done, but I don't know if that's gonna happen. So hopefully I get something good out of here. Watch, I'll get feathers, phoenix feathers, once I get that. It's a damn shame. Put those phoenix feathers in here. Come on, Des, get with it. Let's take those out. Nobody wants those. All right, so let's get to this run, and I'm going to I'll talk through it a little bit. Tell you what I'm doing, but yeah, just keep an eye. Most importantly, keep an eye on how I'm using each character to their max potential, and just using the time, using every opportunity I have to like I said, pop in there, do that damage, and then pop on out. So let's cue this up, baby. Bada bing, bada broomstick, sweeping them out. All right. Kind of loud, huh? Hopefully that's not too loud for you guys. I apologize if it is. Alright, so first, I do have a beatdown on Beta Ray Bill. I'll show you the cards in builds after, but I beat down on Beta Ray Bill, Forge Energy. So I pop in. Now I'm doing something a little bit different now, and it seems to work out a little bit better. But so as you see here, before he does that, before he does the cage there, I'm basically, you want to charge up the tier 3s. You want every opportunity to charge up tier 3. So if you want to got to swap someone in, just spam skills and then swap in the next character. That works out very, very well. You might already be doing this stuff, but now I'm actually, after the Awaken skill, I'm swapping Beta Ray Bill out for somebody else. That seems to be working just a little bit better, but either way. And yeah, sometimes so there it works out really well, right? I got stuck here. I didn't time it right, but I was still able to clear it. I actually ended up getting down. Look at that. Look how much damage he does there when it actually lines up right. But sometimes it just, I don't know what happens. Sometimes it just doesn't do the amount of damage that it does other times. It's mind-boggling. But yeah, I think Beta Ray Bill is an absolute must. Beta Ray Bill and Ghost Rider. If not for those two characters, I wouldn't be able to do stages this high. So yeah, as you can see, I'm trying to save tier 3s. Just at the very end there. Typically you do not want to hold those. But yeah, if you're getting to the end of the phase. Now here, what do? I'm pretty sure I swapped Beta Ray Bill back in, right? Yeah. So if you didn't know, you could switch characters there and he'll land in the same spot. He won't target you, right when he starts crouching down. And then here, so I do the Awaken skill and then I go right into his other rotation. You have just enough time to do that with Beta Ray Bill. Just enough time to get that off until those come, but you want to swap out again right away. So here is actually a few seconds before that's why Sentry's value increases a little bit, because he can, even if one of those things pass you, you can still get away with doing the skill. So here, when he does that thing, I don't know what it is, but the damage just falls off when he does that, the octopus kind of thing there. But yeah, what I'm doing is, so yeah, I swapped the Beta Ray Bill. I'm trying to use every opportunity I have to use that Awakening skill. Basically every 30 seconds you want to be popping that thing. And then yeah, I think I'm trying to charge up the beatdown, which either way could work, but I think now I'm learning that it might be better not to wait for that on that second rotation after you do the Awakening skill, just because you're so pressed for time. So yeah, if you notice how much damage it did before, like before we were at the 30 bar phase, and then how much damage it did there, doesn't really make a whole lot of sense. So yeah, here, after he does those circle things, like all those circles kind of bunch up together, he always does the little safe circle zone. He always does that, so keep that in mind. You know, obviously being familiar with the mechanics is going to help you tremendously. So yeah, right at this phase, yeah, I could have probably swapped in a second earlier and tried using some skills. I tried getting that 3 off. That hitting that 3 would then have allowed me to use his tier 3 on the next rotation, but it's okay. Everything works out. So being at, like, this is the bare minimum. I feel like being at, like, 12, 11, 12 bars at the minute mark, depending on how well you have your characters set up, like if they all have their tier 3 ready and so on and so forth. But it actually worked out that I did not take them all the way down to the 7 bars after I hit that awakening skill, because just to give it some time to charge up there. You will see, this is a close one. It's never been closer for me. Okay, in here, I think a lot of people are onto this already. You can do damage here, but you might lose your character, as I do. I lose Beta Ray Bill, but I'm down to 3 bars. 3 bars, that's amazing. And I have both tier 3s on my characters left. So Sentry, he does some damage. Does about 2 bars, which is good. And then 3 seconds left to do a bar of damage. Ghost Rider comes in for the win. Man, I was so happy when I got that. And because I was doing it for so long, man, and it felt good. It felt good to get that. Yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna get 20, 24. I was close. I had it where I had over a minute left with 9 bars, so I was actually in a better place than I was there. And I think, but I ended up dying. I ended up losing. I think I lost Beta Ray Bill, and without him, it's a done deal. It's a wrap. Not clearing. No way I'll be able to take him down to those 7 bars. I mean, maybe if I get really lucky with Ghost Rider's damage, that could potentially be the case. All right. So what I'm gonna do here is, for those who haven't seen my cards and so on and so forth. So here's my current card situation. I have 2 that are all blue. And so I have all attack here, I have energy attack here, all attack there, and all attack there. So I have the max amount of energy attack. The only thing, I got to get this one all attack, but I'm going to be rolling this one and this one. I'll probably end up working on this one first. I want all blue stars with all attack. I actually ended up getting lucky with the blue max HP on this one, but I just got to get that blue all attack situated. I got blue max HP on that one, so that potentially shouldn't change. But if I can get it on, I don't know if I'm going to try going for the blue max HP on this one. I might lock these 4, or lock these 3, and then trying to get the all attack there. I do have some cubes stacked away, but I'm going to wait until I have about 10 rolls. Like right now, I have 49, so almost 5,000. So another 1, 2, 3, 4. So like 5 days, probably 5 days. So I have a solid, 10 rolls. I'm gonna try to get this one blue all attack. Yeah. Okay. So now what I'm gonna do is let's jump into Knull, and I'll just do a couple runs here. We'll do stage 24, and I'll show you what I'm doing. All right, so yeah, this is 24, where my resistance or valor isn't up high enough for it. I'm still behind, and like you could do it on other world bosses, right? Not really that big of a deal, but when it comes to Knull, I think it kind of is a big deal. Okay, so we got some pretty good damage there. I want to try to charge up this guy's tier 3, so I'm actually going to use all of the skills. Pop Beta Ray Bill in. Hopefully we don't get caught. We don't get caught. Okay, now, we want Sentry. Now this time I could actually use his tier 3. Not too shabby. Ghost Rider in now. But you see what I'm doing. This is just, you know, like a demonstration. I'm actually going to save his tier 3 for the next time I swap him in. It's funny, on the beatdown, sometimes it seems like the bar's filled up, but it doesn't go off. Like, somebody, you got to give it like an extra second. Okay, we're just gonna wait here. Actually, I could have charged up this tier 3. Actually, what I wanted to do was, that worked out to be really good. I wanted to use Ghost Rider's tier 3 first. That it seems to work out. It seems to work out pretty good there as well. At least for Knull. Okay, we're actually doing pretty good here. I don't know, dude. It's like I'm in such a habit using the beatdown that I will just run around with every character now. Okay, I think we're safe to use Beta Ray Bill's Awakening skill here, because I want that when Knull comes off of his chair, I want that ready. Okay, see what I mean? It looks like the bar is filled up, but it's really not. Okay, so we're very close to. I'm actually not going to use his tier 3 here because we're very close to getting him off the chair. Yeah, see what I mean? Okay, I'm actually going to swap to Sentry. I'm going to try to charge up his tier 3 a little bit here, because there's a time period where you can actually target Knull. So I'm just going to spam all the skills, and yep, he's coming for us. So what I want to do here is, with Beta Ray Bill, I want to use his Awakening skill, and then I want to go into his other rotation as soon as it comes off cooldown, and I have just enough time, right? But I got to, like, swap there. Right there, you want to swap. Let's hope we don't get caught up here. Now, what I can do with Sentry is he can, like, almost take one of those things there. Okay, we got stopped by something. I don't know if we got stunned by something. But yeah, we want to push him down to the 22 here. So this run is actually going pretty well. To be at this phase at 2 minutes and 20 seconds is actually not half bad. And oh no. The joystick doesn't want to work sometimes. Okay. Now, yeah, having Beta Ray Bill's. Where's the proc, man? Come on. Skill ready? Awakening skill. Okay. So even like little stuff like that can make or break the run. It's probably gonna make or break the run. All right. Probably not gonna be able to clear it just because of that. What is going on? Why is he moving? It's so weird. I'm gonna wait for this to come off cooldown. Actually, what? Okay. I don't know what's happening. Funky stuff happening, dude. Okay. My beatdown go off? Yeah, it did. But yeah, he just like he loves to avoid some of the damage. Okay, yeah, I die with everybody. I wasn't expecting to clear this. It's really difficult, and you need to have a really good run. There's absolutely no way I'm clearing this with just Sentry. No way at all. And for some reason, my 2 skill doesn't want to hit. All right. So I just wanted to give you guys a demonstration of kind of what it looks like, what I'm trying to do. Just little, hopefully, maybe you're not using those exact characters. Although I do strongly suggest Beta Ray Bill and Ghost Rider. They're so strong. Sentries, he's really good too. But once I got up to these higher stages, Beta Ray Bill's and Ghost Rider's value has increased dramatically. Like I tried using, and I could swap out Sentry for like Odin, and that seems to be roughly the same. Thor is like a little bit slower. Even with Beta Ray Bill's lead, it's similar. A lot of it just depends on how lucky you're getting with procs, and just how things like that are working out. Oh yeah, I was showing you my cards, right? So yeah, I'm actually at 16% pierce damage right now. I almost want to, with the cubes that I have, I think I have about 5,000 right now. So I have some rolls that I could work out. To get, I was thinking about even just getting this card all blue, right? Because I'm using all energy attack characters. So just getting this one all blue, and then stacking up other cubes in the meantime. So this way I get an additional 3% pures, would allow me to clear 24, and then 25, the requirement should change, and I think I'll be able to use Moonstone once I get there, which then could carry me to 30. But as you can see, I have 141.8 energy attack. And I can't get any more energy attack on my cards. That's the max amount I can get. The only other thing I could do is having all 7 quality cards. Or sacrificing some physical attack, like this card could be rolled with energy attack. Do I want to do that? I don't know. I think I might actually have one rolled just like this with energy attack. But those are some questions. But yeah, this was going to be the next card here. So, and for build, like, I was actually thinking about even stacking Beta Ray Bill with more Odin's Blessings, just like 2, 4, 6, 8, just top him off. He does have beatdown. He's kind of low on the ignore dodge on this one, but sometimes there's not much you could do. I'm definitely not re-rolling that thing. I've used hundreds of 6-star obelisks to get that. Sentry also has beatdown. But thing is, I'm always looking for new ways to improve the clear time on it. And if, for those who don't know, this guy has a full set of Odin's Blessings, and for Ghost Rider he has Rage, and he's built really well. He's missing 2 Odin's Blessings with a Rage, and I believe they all actually, I don't think Beta Ray Bills. Maybe I'll go ahead and I'll finish his yeah, so he's at stage 11. I'll finish that off, do anything else I can to increase his damage output. But yeah, there you have it, guys. Hopefully this helps you out. Hopefully, just gives you an idea of, maybe, you picked up something, that'll help you, like, oh, I know I could, do that, or maybe I'll try this out, or that, or the other thing, to help you, push that next stage. So in any case, thank you for watching, guys. I got a lot of spicy stuff in store for you, things that I'll be working on, making videos of. It's just a matter of time. Time is a tricky thing, and some have it and some don't. And some days I have more time than others. So if you have any spare time and you want to, give some to a friend, I'll be happy to take it. And in any case, guys, thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.